Yeah, Eagles Web Boxing. Monday, we trying to run it off again. Let's go. Yep. Eagles back up in here. Let's come see about it, man. I'm waiting on y'all, man. Yeah. You probably saw that I tried to stream earlier, man. Streaming difficulties, brother. Streaming difficulties. Pay attention. Yeah, streaming difficulties. You gotta look. You gotta look and find out what's going on before you start judging Eagle, man. It's streaming difficulties. I don't know. It seems like every Monday, this app does not want to allow me to come on here and do what I gotta do. Oh, hate nap, you know. But we're gonna get into the chit chapter. Yeah, because we go back to these subjects and stuff. Yeah, there's other things that's going on, but yeah, we're gonna talk about these. There's some things we was already talking about. I keep hearing that certain things we're not gonna get, or we're gonna get. A lot of people keep talking about Bomac though for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why so many people worried about Bomac. It's like, hey, hey, did you hand him the weapon? What? Hey, every man, if you're a man, you're a grown man. You are responsible for you. You're not irresponsible because you have made, especially when you're doing professional things and you're teaching others. If I teach other people stuff and something happens to me, if it's just not, you know, something that I overlooked, it's my fault. If I just didn't overlook it, like if I knew it was there waiting for me, you know, if you know something's waiting for you that's terrible, then don't engage it. Get away from it. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. Yeah. But yeah, I reserve the right. I'm going to reserve the right to talk about Shakur, and I know a lot of people love Shakur, so they're not gonna want me to talk about Shakur, but I'm going to talk about him. Because here's the thing. Salute to y'all, sir. So y'all, sir, here's the thing with Shakur is, do you remember a fighter that he was supposed to fight named Cruz? The Cruz didn't want to fight. Do you remember any other fighters that didn't want to fight Shakur or something? Did he have such harsh and bad language towards them as he's having for Martin? Oh no, a lot of times when you talk real reckless about somebody, it's not because you're disrespectful to them. You just don't have respect for them, or you low key, or maybe even big key. Not just low key. You might be high key, um, jealous, or scared, intimidated. And I know people who love Shakur is, oh, he ain't scared of nobody, this and that, blah blah blah. Everybody's scared of something. If you pretend like you're not scared of anything, I don't want to be around you at all. If you're not scared of anything, and I'm not saying that you just absolutely have fear, but if you ain't scared of nothing, then you're not the type of person that I need to be around. There's there's some giant bears in a village, or you can make it any animal that you prefer, and they just destroying everything, livestock, people, and everything like that. you know, and weapons can't hurt them. But you just sitting up there, you just sitting out there facing them, you know, hand to hand or hand to paw, and you ain't scared. No, you ain't scared. You stupid. Because you just sacrificed yourself as a meal. Come on. You got to have some kind of, even if it's not necessarily scared, fear, but you got to have some kind of apprehension about some things. Like if you're in a, like for instance, you're in a boat and it just all of a sudden it's just sinking. You're in the middle of the ocean, it just starts sinking. Oh, I ain't worried, I ain't scared. But I can't swim, but I'm not scared. Nothing, I'm no fear. Oh, okay, whatever. Stop. I get tired of people acting like they're more brave than what they are. Because I think about a lot of things that I would be scared about. But then in the back of my mind, I have to clear my mind in order to accept it. It's like, I might be fearful, I might be scared, but I got to accept this. Is there a way out? I have to look at that too. Is there a way out of this predicament? You know, a lot of people don't want to look at it like that. They want to look at it like they just a beast. Oh, I'm a beast I'm a beast out here. Yeah, you a beast out here, all right. Yep. Okay, I didn't even read the whole thing. He said, "Salute, Eagle, I'm driving." He said, but he turned in, he tuned in. Yep, I hear you, brother. Yeah, you know me. It seems like some of these Mondays. I needed to yawn, so I got to go back. So some of these Mondays, it's just really bad with with the app. Doesn't want to log me on. It's like, hey, I don't want to log you on. Just log me on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing with me and log me on. I don't know. I just find this whole boxing is it's just getting ridiculous. Like I said, I'm giving it a little bit more of a chance, but after that, like I said, I'm probably going to beach volleyball or something. Mm-hmm. I'm just tired of all this. The brashness, these youngsters, they just doing too much. They act like they pay themselves. I was going back to listen to what Raleigh had said about Shakur. He's talking about how Shakur is so boring. Said he can never. And one thing I can say about Raleigh, at least what Raleigh has got. I mean, everybody thinks how bad he sucks and all that, but shit, even he's gotten a he's actually gotten on pay-per-view. So Shakur's the best. I'm not gonna fight with nobody and argue with him. Yeah, Shakur's the best, but he can't score a pay-per-view. So all I gotta say to people, just make that part of it make sense. Don't get mad at me because I know everybody wants to get mad at me. Oh, you capping, man. You sound casual and this and that. Don't get mad at me. Let me sound casual. I am casual. I don't know shit about nothing. You know everything. That's why I'm here to have discussions. And it's hard to have a discussion when you're the only one just saying something. If nobody else is going to say nothing or reply, then I'm having my own discussion. So you get mad and hate all you want to. Go to your favorite channels that are going to make you feel better about yourself. They're going to get you all excited. I'm a grown-ass man. You know, I get excited about a lot of things. You never talk to me personally. I just have a certain way about myself. Every once in a while I get giddy and crazy. But for the most part I don't. Yeah, for the most part I don't get like that. For the most part I try to have a straight show because a lot of times I gotta transcend, I gotta segue into information about things this gonna sustain your life. This gonna help your life and stuff. You know? But Derek, don't think I'm just real slow with stuff right now, Derek, because I'm working on some other business ventures and stuff. But don't worry, brother. I didn't forget about you, man. I'm trying. Oh, but I could ask you this, Derek. What animal What animal do you like? I gotta ask you that at least. Which animal do you like? And don't say some stupid shit. Don't say no giraffe or don't say nothing from Africa. Over here. Which animal? Which animal do you like, brother? There's a reason I'm asking you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm just asking you. Okay, that's it. I think I know which one it is though. Yeah, Derek says salute at y'all, sir. Derek Bailey says salute at Eagles Wear Boxing. Salute, brother. Y'all, sir, right back at him. He said salute. He said fam at Derek Bailey. Yeah. Y'all, sir, said he's driving right now. I know we're always busy. I might have to start coming. I don't know if I can't really come in later, y'all. Maybe I could. What y'all think? Y'all think we should start the show at y'all think we should start the show at 5 or what? What do you think? 5 to 6 or 6 to 7? Or earlier? Y'all think we should start early? Y'all think we should go back to, because remember we started at 3. We can go back to 3 if y'all want. I already know that, Derek. That's what I said I think I know what it is. Yep. Derek Bay said y'all, sir, came in first. And oh, okay, Champ Raw so this week. Okay, look at y'all, sir, coming in there acting like he got boxing knowledge. Fuck effing y'all, sir. Okay, Derek said, no, this is a good time for me. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I changed, because I can change up. Yeah, but Derek said, this is cool. Yeah, you know I had the Monday shutdown like I always get. You know I always get that Monday shutdown, Derek, when I try to go live and I had to restart my live or whatever because this damn thing. It did something new on me today. Okay, you said 3 is good also. Yeah. So this thing did something new to me today. You know how it usually hits me with the same bullshit. It hit me with some new shit today. I'm like, oh, okay, you on some new shit. But it didn't matter if it was on new shit because it was the new shit, but it was the same shit as always. It was like something to hold me up. This time it said the chat was not gonna be available. I'm like, nah, we gotta restart this shit. What you mean the chat is not gonna be available? Yep. I had picked Gonzalez over Lopez. I don't know. Yep. I think you and me both. Shit, and matter of fact, you got to get your picks in by tomorrow, man. I didn't get no picks in the last time, so. Which I knew. I told y'all that might happen, man, because Eagle always busy. Like tomorrow, I'll be real busy. I'm always busy, man. I try to stay busy. And shit, I just don't want to. I want to still be able to, like, even if I, you know, if I decide to open up this business, I still want to be able to do my show. So I might have to set my computer and everything up in the back so I can do my show and be hollering at people like, shut up out there. I'm trying to do my show back here, y'all. Just say, yo, I'm trying to do my show. I have to tell them to choke that noise over there. Y'all choke all that noise over there. Yeah. So he gonna know what he doing. He know you know what you doing. Yeah. What's that? I don't know if this is an old knockout or not. What the hell is this knockout I just looked at, man, on social media, man? What the hell is this knockout where this guy, he takes an uppercut and he's just like, he's out, but he's up. And the guy did, he did the old Ric Flair. He said, woo! And then he put 2 more pieces on the dude, man. The dude ain't gonna be the same. He probably can't fight no more after that. That was a devastating knockout, man. The ref was already running over there. But you know how the ref is way out the way, so the ref is like 4 feet away, but he's like, oh shit, no. The ref is like, no, don't hit him, and he still cracked him with a couple. Yeah, I never have time to make good picks. I know. That's what's messing me up. See, these guys they can sit there and make these picks like nothing, like y'all sir and them. See, they independently wealthy or something, or they got help at home or something, man. They independently, see, they're not like us there. We got to work hard, brother. Yeah, Eagle got to work hard, man. See, these guys don't have to work, man. They don't have to work, so they just like, you know. I'm not jealous. I'm not envious of them. I'm just saying, man, some of us got to work like that, man. They just all of them they rich, man. I didn't come from a rich family. Not like that. Culturally and spiritually, yeah, yeah, very rich. Financially, no, not so much. Uh, because we didn't have like we didn't have money managers in my family. You know, my mom, yeah, yeah, my mom was rich, but we didn't have people that managed money. You know, we didn't have people that managed money. But I'm just saying, but she had to build her wealth up. But I'm saying she didn't start off like rich. But um, yeah, but we have people in the family that that ended up into money and stuff like that. But the money just disappeared. You know, what happened to all that money you had? Oh no, I fucked it off. Y'all sir said as I said laughing. He said I got lucky. Oh, you got lucky this week. I don't want to hear about your luck, man. You the shit, man. We can't. You the do. You are the dookie, man. There's nothing we can do about that. Me and Derek can't do nothing but just look at you like that. He's the dookie. That's all we can do, brother. That's all we can do. We can just look at you like, oh, okay, he the poo poo. He's the poo poo this week. Yeah, you the poo poo, brother. We're gonna give it to you. You the poo poo this week. You know. You doing all those things that you need to do to get that dub. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we do though. That's what we do. Is we work at it, we work hard as we can to get what we need, and this life is designed for us to just work, and it's designed for us to just forget the earth and all that. I'm an earth person, man, but a lot of people, like I said, it's just designed for us to just not, this, the way that they have these societal structures is designed for us to just ignore the earth, and we always go to books. And what your dumb ass don't know is when you just worried about books, you forget all the stuff. When they tell you about pyramids and all this other crap, don't you know you got runs probably in your backyard? You dig in your backyard, you're probably gonna pull up some bones or something like that. But people don't think like that. Oh, I read this and that. How about you? Instead of being the reader, why don't you become the archaeologist yourself, the researcher yourself? Get your ass out the house. Get your ass out the city. Take your ass on the hike. They know ain't nobody gonna walk more than 15, 20 feet without needing without needing some water or some refreshments or to sit down. When I say 15 feet, y'all know what I mean. They know that you're not gonna walk that far. G-Man Pickles, he said, "Yo, Eagle Williams, can you please explain why they call you Eagle?" My friend Jamal told me to come over. I guess over here, dude. Salute, Eagle. Also, why don't you talk to Johnny anymore? He said you two had an argument on the bus. I'm from near your area, Johnny. I never had. I don't ride the bus, brother. So you got me mixed up with somebody. Pickles, you got me mixed up, brother. I don't ride the bus. I would like to ride the bus. I don't know how to ride the bus anymore. I don't know the rules. I don't know if you played with a ticket, credit card, or what. I don't know. I used to. I used to ride the bus, and I used to throw my handful of change off in there, whatever it was, and that was it. But no, I don't know. So I don't know. Eagle. Nah, Eagle is a name that I got. That's my name, Eagle. That's this name that I have. Just like everybody have. Just like you got the G-Man Pickle. How'd you get the name G-Man Pickle? Derek Bailey got his name. We all got our names. Everybody, they know me. They know my name. They know how to find me. I'm probably one of the only ones. You can find me. I'm easy to find. But just don't say too much in it. Derek said, "You don't ride the bus anymore?" He goes, "No, I don't ride. I like to, man. I like to ride the bus, Derek." The bus. See, the thing about the bus, Derek, is the bus is crazy now. You come on, brother. You know the bus is crazy. Yeah. Y'all sir say you gotta do Fred. Hey, but look. So the bus, my bus story is this. I just ain't getting on the bus in most cities. He says, he said, why? So you didn't steal Johnny's sneakers on the bus? Also, it's your cousin John Reed. No, brother, it's your cousin John. No, no, you getting Eagle mixed up with somebody else, man. Like if I'm in a smaller city, see, I want to ride the bus. So see, people, so it's a laughable situation. Um, they got here. We have, I don't know. They've taken over. So y'all, so you what you don't know, y'all. So that we had our two main companies in the United States was Greyhound and Trailways. But now they have merged with other companies or something like that. So we got some real colorful buses that, like traveling buses. I'm not talking, not just city. We got buses that go from city to city. Now those are okay. You got internet on there, so you do your Wi-Fi. They got Wi-Fi and all that, so you can still do your work on the computer and stuff. Those are okay. But inner city buses is a whole different situation. And I'm not trying to get held up on a bus or something like that. People do dumb shit on buses. Like really. They just really do some real stupid shit on buses. Like here, you know, so I don't know what they do over there where you're at, over across the pond. But over here they do some real stupid shit. And so I would like to ride the bus, but I would like to ride the bus in a small town. Like if I travel and I see that there's a bus going somewhere that is going to be congested, yeah, I'll take the bus. If I'm not going to bring a whole lot of stuff back to the hotel, yeah, I would like to take the bus. But some places I'm not taking a bus probably in New York just because I just don't feel like the whole bumping into me. I just don't feel like the whole like figuring out, like looking at my 6, my 3, my 9, my 12, and my 6. I just don't feel like going through that shit. Maybe even overseas I might not do it. But smaller places, yeah. Like a smaller place I get on there. Now, I'm not saying I would never ride a bus in New York or something like that, but I'm not even probably going to New York. I'm not really going to Rat City. That's Lala D. She loves New York. She knows it's rat infested, but she don't care. Hey, Lala D, what's going on? She said it's there. I even know Surf Flame was in here. Okay, let me go back to Pickle, see what he's saying, because Mr. Pickles is going crazy right now. He said something else. So you don't know John Reed. He says he's a farmer and he loves to read. Okay, so John Reed. So John Farmer, he's a farmer, he loves to read. Oh, okay, G-Man Pickle. G-Man Pickle, you losing that. I guess everybody likes you, man. They like your entertainment today because everybody's just, they're putting up with you right now because you're not saying nothing. Oh, Derek Sarah, you're talking about public transportation. Yeah, I'm talking about all of them. I just don't ride. I don't like to ride the bus, like, especially if I haven't been in the city for a while. Like if I was see, the thing about bus riders, this is my understanding. If you're a bus rider, I see you out there surfing, but if you're a bus rider, salute, brother. But if you're a bus rider, it's something that you're accustomed to doing. Just like if you're on the train. If you ride the train, you're accustomed to riding the train. The bus and also the train is not something that you just ride casually. Like all of a sudden you just, let's go just check out the bus. Let's check out the train. You don't just ride that shit casually. Because I'm getting reports back from like the subways and stuff like that, and there's a lot of things that happen on those. Then I don't want to be no part of that. I'm just saying I don't want to be no part of that. If I was into the system where I was riding, then no problem. You get old enough and you can't drive no more, maybe you have to ride the bus. But I'm gonna make sure I get acclimated beforehand, and I'm gonna make sure that I got sticky with me. So if I got sticky with me, I don't worry about situations. I'm trying to work on sticky. Yeah, I got to get this together where I can get sticky number 2 out to my somebody in the audience there. But anyway, Sir Flay said salute to Eagles, salute to the chat. He said, and as always, he said, jab that like button. All y'all neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles web boxing. He got the fire good with the 100. Of course, he always got this up. This, so you know. Ha! The snap, baby. Don't forget about those things right there. That's all about sticky. Believe me, if you don't know who Sticky is, Yeah, you don't want to meet him. Anyway, Derek Bay said salute at Sir Flame. Also, Lala D said that something. She got my hearts up. She said Sir Flame also. Sir Flame said salute at Derek Bay. And Lala D said NYC buses and trains are easy. I know they're easy, but I'm just saying sometimes they greasy. Also, Lala D. Derek Bay said bus driver got into a shootout with somebody in Charlotte a while back. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of drama that that I just don't want to deal with, and yes, I just have to. But anyway, Derek Bay said peace at the Queen at Lala D. Derek said I wouldn't ride a bus in New York. Sir Flame said I ain't fucking with no bus. They said Lala D be on that CTA. Yeah. My uncle was. Oh, Lala D said, oh, my uncle was a bus driver in Carson, Cali. So what? She said what? I'm all about that bus driver. So what? Sir Flame said salute at the Queen. And Lala D also, Sir Flame right back at y'all, sir, with the salute. Lala D said, Sir Flame, true. She said Chicago buses and trains are easy, too. I remember when a car was in the shop, getting to work was so easy. Yeah, but a lot of these sometimes, see, you're a queen. They don't mess with you. You don't get, and you got a certain vibe about yourself where you never get in these kind of situations. See me, I bring the smoke. I run into situations like all the time. Somebody just sent me a situation right now where the guy was like, he wrote a whole book, he wrote a whole page on the side of a apartment building where he was talking about how his ex left him for a girl and all that, and he just went off. He went ranting and raving. That's the kind of stuff I run into, but it doesn't usually happen to me. People just hate on my vehicles, and like they'll just like put little dents in my vehicle for no reason. Like, oh, I hate his car, and they'll put little dents in them. But nobody's actually ever spray painted. Somebody's probably keyed my car. I got my car. I was in a gang neighborhood one time. It was a blue gang. I don't know who they are, but it's blue guys. I'll just say there was a blue gang. I had a red truck. Let's put it that way. And my truck got destroyed. They didn't dent it up very much, but they scratched it up pretty decently. So those type of things. I seen a big nice Ford truck, man, probably a $80,000 truck or more, that somebody had spray painted cheater on it. It was a white truck and they used black paint and they wrote cheater on there. That wasn't good. But y'all, sir, salute fam and Sir Flame. Also, Lala D said Derek Bailey with the horse, and also she gave him the crown up king, brother. Derek Bailey said, yeah, some people never own vehicles or have a license. Yeah, I know people like that. They got to ride that bus. And they'll tell you about them experiences when they get back. I used to hear about experiences too, so I've read into a lot of stuff. I seen a poor guy, man. Y'all sort of say hello at Lala D. No, I seen this guy, man. He was on the bus, and so what happens is, just short story, is that this guy's on the bus, right? He's slow. He's a real big dude too, though, but he's real like slow. And this bus was coming from the zoo. The guy gave some brothers some money to get him something to eat. They said they was gonna go get him some popcorn. And the whole way down, when we left, he was hollering. He said, "Yeah, I gave them money to get me some popcorn." He said, "You think they'll come back?" He just kept saying the same sentence over and over. "You think they'll come back?" And everybody's telling him to calm down. He said, "But I'm hungry though." He kept saying he was hungry, and somebody got him, and that's sad when you know somebody is slow to function. That's a new way of saying it. When you know somebody is slow to function, why would you take that kind of advantage of them? It's not nice. That's not very becoming of anybody. That's pretty dirty. And I'm hoping, with all certainty, that something comes back your way to repay you for doing that type of shit to somebody like that, especially a guy like that. He's a grown man, but he's that underdeveloped to where he's really trusts people, and he thinks that somebody's gonna bring him his food. And the whole way he still, I don't know how he thought they was gonna bring him the food when we're already on our way out of there. But yeah, that's probably one of my most memorable things that happened to me on the bus. Of course, I didn't seen all kinds of crazy shit happen. I seen crazy shit happen to where we're on the school bus and they on there fighting, and we coming and we're coming across we're on the freeway on the bridge, and they in there scrapping. Oh my God! So yeah, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of it. Yeah, yeah. A lot of D say, yeah, sir. I think I got that already. Hello, wait, a lot of D. As soon as Sir Flame said, as soon as I had my wheels, I wasn't taking no bus. Not living in Chicago, Houston, or Grand Rapids. Nope. Sir said, so everybody gave it the thumbs down. Lala D, the only one all excited. Oh, I love the train. I love the bus. When my car breaks down, I'm an advocate of the bus. I love it so much. Yeah. Lala D said, Derek Bailey, my mother. Okay. See, major cities even, okay, Lala D said, major cities, even crime and infested cities have great public transportation for white people's convenience. Yeah. And we understand that. The argument is not about how convenient it is. I said I would like to take the bus because sometimes I just like to take the bus. But they're coming up with all kinds of alternative ways. Now I want to get one of these supercharged scooters. But they cost like $2,000, right? I could take that and throw me a little trailer on there, man, get my little bit of shopping done, because I don't shop as much as what a lot of people do. Because most of my stuff I have sent to my place. So yeah, and I could be whipping in and out of traffic. I don't have to worry about the signals and all that, because it's considered a bike, and bikes do what they want to, without getting in any kind of trouble. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, that's the point. Yeah. But Sir Flame said no. He said as soon as I got the whip, he said it was over with. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Derek Bay said, when I do ride the bus, which is rare, I have my gun on me. He said 100. Yeah. You can't get on the bus without being strapped up. Hell no. He said when I was living Surface said when I was living in Chicago, I was into a lot of BS. So buses wasn't for me. Yeah. Lala D, okay, hit me. This is time to break for another Lala D story. Lala D said, I remember in D.C., I turned around to get off the back door of the bus so fast that I accidentally slapped the shit out of this woman. She said I was so scared she was going to beat my ass right on the bus. A lot of D out there slapping folks and then trying to blame it on that she was in a hurry. You see that, Derek? She gonna try to blame being there. I was in a hurry, so I had to get up off that bus, slapping the shit out of people. She said I was even on the buses and trains in London and Germany. Yeah, that's cool. Over there, yeah. Yeah. Derek said he shouldn't have been on the bus by himself. No! He wasn't supposed to be on the bus by himself. See, and that's another thing. I'm not even gonna talk about that topic, because that's a topic that really touches me. I do have some sensitivity left in my system. I'm not just all cold. At one point in my life, I was just cold. I'm not gonna lie. I don't sit here in front and act like I was never cold. I was cold as hell at one point. I used to be the effing person, like, oh, F that. But when you think back on it, man, they should have never. He's grown, but being that type of slow, there's no way that whoever his provider was, should have been with him, got him his food, and got him on the bus and got him. Derek's 100% right. They should have got him to where he needed to go. But you got these dumbass people, and and I'm not gonna sit here and just knock the caregivers upside their head, and we're not gonna get deep into it. But let me just say this: caregivers at times are totally unappreciated. So I get that part out the way. But also sometimes caregivers can be very abusive, because they went through the loophole. Somehow they went through some kind of a loophole, or the testing procedures or testing method is not really up to par, and so they make it through. It's just like somebody make it through on the curb, so they make it through, and they probably should never been there. Because one thing about certain levels of care is that you have to be very, very patient. Some levels of care, you don't have to be quite as patient because there's nothing to be patient for. You don't have to be that patient. The persons that you're working with, are they well function? Maybe they just can't get around, but the cognitive skills are there. Everything's there. But sometimes you get there and somebody's like their brain is, I'll just say slow. I'm not gonna get into any no kind of medical terms or nothing like that. But it's, and I'm not gonna say, well, a lot of times the mitochondria. Okay, I'll say, this is a safe word, mitochondria and stuff like that. Then you have to be more patient. But some of these people, like, they'll take the job, like, I'm a caregiver. I'm taking care of somebody who's has a little bit more mental challenges than I'm patient for, because it's more money and that's what they do. So they'll take that because it's more money. Hey, what happened to our G? Did y'all get rid of him? Did y'all get rid of G, man? I didn't even see that. Did y'all time his ass out or something? My damn mods, man. Yeah. But you're right though, Daddy. He damn sure shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at a lot of this. She a world traveler. She's in Rio too. Rio has a super duper efficient transportation system. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something about transportation since we here, but I'm only gonna stick here. I don't want nobody to get all freaked out. Like Lala D, you're in Chicago, or somewhere abouts. We'll say that you're in the vicinity of Chicago. But don't you know Stinky Onion, which is Chicago? Do you know that Chi-Town? Did you know that they used to have moving sidewalks and everything in Chicago, and gold statues and everything else? Now, I'm not gonna talk about this on Eagles Web, but we'll rap about it one day. Maybe I'll do a whole nother channel, and hopefully we just don't get in trouble. But we can rap about stuff. I probably will, and just schedule it to, to talk like once a week or something like that. Maybe on Sundays, something like that, where we could talk about it. But this stays on my mind a lot because I think about this. Is like when you invade something, you're an invader of something, and you invade doesn't necessarily mean that you take care for the area that you just invaded. They got these things they call them World Expos. And in America, a lot of these expos, and what they was telling you, they were exposing themselves. And they was actually exposing truth, but they were lying, but they was exposing truth about a lot of the cities. And they were showing you, hey, we didn't build these cities. So where these people came from. Now, these people, think about it. You got some buildings that you can have a whole corner of a building, or maybe the whole building is made out of marble. And you got these people that's living in wood huts. Now, if you have any kind of brain, or you're a mindful thinker, you're open, or what you call it, conscious, or whatever, you got to start putting two and two together. How could you be riding around with horses and wagons, and there's a marble building right in back of you that probably was made, a lot of it was made with machinery, and you haven't even invented machines yet, but there was already machines. You got to realize, when you start thinking like that, it's going, I'm not trying to mess you up, but it should mess you up some. It should make you figure, like, what the hell happened here? What really happened? You know, it's all of a sudden. Just think about this. Like, just think about you being yourself. And you just close your eyes. You went to sleep and you woke up. And everything around you was just different. Like you was dreaming. You said, wait a minute, this ain't my bed. And you woke up and your bed was like just floating. There was nothing. And you didn't know how to even get down out your bed because it's floating. It's above. You had to jump off your bed. You open the door and you look out there and all the buildings are circular. They're all round. Everything looks like a spear. Everything, all the buildings look like a spear. They're all floating. There's nothing that you can see that's underneath them. There's concrete. And they say it's still a little bit dark. You see the lights. They don't have light poles anymore, but they got these little orbs right about above everything. This lighting up everything. You went to, plus when you went to your door, it just automatically opened up. And it didn't open up traditional like most doors open up. You know what I mean? It just opened up like this. It just folded up like this and opened up. Like one went this way and one went the other way. And you just walked out and you was on the platform. You're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Right? And then you would have to actually sit there and watch people and see what they're doing in order to learn how to use your new environment. Now, I go back to what I said about all these buildings being here. So what happened to the people that knew how to use those buildings? That knew what the purpose of those buildings were, the ones with the copper on them, the ones with the, you know, the things that look like anodes and cathodes on top of the building. Where are those people at? What happened to those people? Or those beings? What happened to them? You're occupying something that you don't know shit about it. And they tell you this a lot of times, even if you think they're lying, they tell you a lot of times. They try to do a reverse engineering on like spaceships and all that, and if you believe in spaceships or not, and they end up killing people or tearing shit up or whatever. So think about that. Like I said, we ain't gonna get too deep into it, but just think about that. Yep. Yeah. Sir Flame said I used to take a taxi back in the day over buses. Yeah, yeah. Man, I took my first taxi in many years. It had, because I had a car, I take my car to the shop, so took a taxi home because I don't have none of those apps. Well, I probably need to get them. I don't know how expensive. Hey, somebody let me know how much like a short trip, like a 3-mile trip. If anybody has Uber or Lyft, y'all let me know what it is. How much it costs. I took a 3-mile trip in a taxi. It cost me $45 for 3 miles. I thought that shit was high as hell. It wasn't a regular taxi, it was a personal taxi. So it was a nice car. It was like a Toyota, one of the SUVs. Brand new one. But still, $45, and the guy was asking me, you know, in his foreign language, the way he was speaking, like if I wanted to give him a ticket. I was like, yeah. He said, how much? I said, wait. I said, hold on, what? Tip. $45 for 3 miles? I said, your tip. I said, you got paid pretty good on this one. I said, because if I would have known that you was going to charge me $45 to go 3 miles, I said, I wouldn't have got in here. Probably would have been better for me to just get the exercise and walk for $45 for 3 miles. Are you kidding me? And you talking about a tip? He just kind of laughed. I'm like, looked at him like, get your ass out of here talking about a tip. Yep. Surflake said, cash that out, Eagles Web. Yeah. I don't know what I'm cashing out, brother. I ain't got shit to cash out. Y'all don't be hitting my Cash App up. I don't even check it no more. I might go and check my Cash App and have a little bit of something in there. Hey, but if y'all need something, y'all let me know. Y'all can Cash App me if y'all want me to, like if y'all see something and you want me to send it to you. Y'all go to my store. If y'all see something, y'all can Cash App me and I'll send it to you. Like that. That way I might be able to save you a little bit of money. So if you do it that way, if you just send me the Cash App, then we'll just knock off the shipping. So that'll give you a savings right there. Just go in there and pick it out. Just tell me what it is. Just make sure I have it right there. Okay. Sir Flame said I was I was in a hurry. Yep. Hell yeah. But sometimes you got, hey, that's the only way I'm gonna get in the taxi if I gotta be in a hurry. Or sometimes I just don't want to be on that long. I just don't want to be on that bus. Yeah. Lala D said, "Oh, I gotta rewind." She said, "Missed your question." Lala D said, "I live in the city." No, I was just saying I ain't trying to put your location out there. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm just saying that I wasn't trying to put your location out there. You know, nothing like that. I don't want nobody trying to roll up on you. You heard of somebody called Lala D, and that ain't even her name. You know what I'm saying? She think her name is Delicious, Lala Delicious. So she just used D on it. What's the D for, Lala? Oh, that's Delicious. They call me Delicious. They call me Delightful. Every time somebody asks her what the D stand for, she give them something new. Oh, that's Delightful. Uh huh. If somebody asks her for money, Miss D, she said, you know the D stands for depleted. My money's gone, baby. And then she said, oh, my face, because I smile. And the D is for dimples. Anything that's to her advantage, that's what the D is all about, baby. Yep. Derek Baker said, that's expensive. Okay, 3 miles for $45. A lot of D says crazy. That's what I asked y'all. So y'all tell me, what do y'all pay for on the app? Like if y'all take an Uber for 3 miles or a Lyft, how much are y'all paying? I got robbed, didn't I? It costs only $45 for me to go to the airport, and it's always expensive to and from the airport. Yeah, airports is always expensive because they know your ass got money. They know you flying out, so yeah, they always got you. Lala D said, we're not cash apping you one dime, Asante. God dang, Lala D, really? Is she laughing too? Yeah, that's the question right there. O'Hara or Midway? Which one? Which one is $45 for you? Lala D said, Sir Flame only took. She takes to O'Hara. See, I took the subway from Midway. Okay. Lala D said, I said I live in the city, meaning not in the outskirts. I know what you said, but I wasn't trying to. I'm not trying to give people your location, dear. God dang. Derek, you see what she wrote down? You see what she wrote to Eagle? She said, I ain't giving you a damn cent, Eagle. Damn. That's a damn shame. Derek said that Uber is expensive, period, but can somebody give me some kind of prices? I got robbed, right? Y'all just let me know. Y'all said, Eagle, you got robbed for $45 to go 3 miles. Okay, yeah, I got robbed to go for 3 miles for $45. Yeah, I got robbed. I get that. But nobody wanted to really tell Eagle that he got robbed. Y'all just saying everything else is expensive, but y'all ain't telling me. Y'all more or less telling me that I got robbed, but y'all not telling me how much Lyft cost and how much Uber cost. A lot of these say I took the subway from O'Hara too. It's definitely worth saving $45. She said saving $45. Yeah. Okay, it fluctuates. Lala D said, yeah, you got robbed. Of course. Hell yeah, I got robbed, Lala D. She gonna throw it out there. Yeah, they robbed your ass. They got your ass. Yeah. Of course, I know I got robbed, but I'm just saying, I'm just wondering how bad of a robbery was it? God dang. Like you gotta remind me that I got robbed. Hell yes, I know I got robbed. But how much of a robbery was it? Blatant? I felt when he dropped me off that it was a rapery. I kind of felt that when I got dropped off. And then he was asking for a tip. It's like, take the tip of these. Okay, so the price is always changing, but I probably still, it was just like me, I still got robbed. Okay, so we'll leave it like that today, folks. We'll leave it like Eagle was accepting of a robbery. Yeah, so we got robbed. Yeah. But Lala D, so I want you to come to the defense now, because I think it was BS that your boyfriend or your little guy he had a really nasty mouth against Frank Martin. And there's been other fighters that he couldn't make a fight with, like even Haney, he didn't get to fight or whatever, or Cruz and stuff like that. Other people that he didn't get a fight with, but he wasn't such a bad mouth person, using such and I know languages. I mean, I'm gonna say that foul, but language ain't really foul, but to to say the things that he said about Martin, I don't like that. We got to conduct ourselves better when it comes to being men out here. You a man. You ain't no boy no more. You out there fighting professional. You ain't no boy. And just saying stuff like that when you got people that like Martin, you got people in the old media that like Martin, and you start saying shit like that, you can mess around and take the bread out of your own mouth. A lot of these guys don't get that. Like a lot of these young rappers coming up that got the foul mouth. Oh, F this older rapper and this and that. You killing your career. Like if any rapper said F Snoop Dogg, you probably killing your career. You stupid. Cause Snoop Dogg is way more than a rapper now. Snoop Dogg, he got his face is on everything. I see this. His face is on wine bottles now. His face is on wine bottles, and your face is on most wanted posters and shit for doing dumb shit. So shut your dumb ass up, first of all. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of these said it could have been as low as 15. Yep. I just checked to go to the airport, and it was $30. Yep. A lot of deal again. See, a big deal. Boxers talk shit all the time. Okay, I knew you was gonna take up for him. She said, "Boo hoo hoo." Yeah, but but how come he ain't talking bad mouth? How come he ain't bad mouth Cruz and nobody else? Why? Okay, why has it got to be brown on brown crime when it comes to the mouthpieces a lot of time? We got to grow out of that situation, man. They didn't do that in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 40s, and 30s. They didn't do that. The brown-skinned people wasn't talking bad about each other. It was all about brotherhood. It was about taking care of each other, watching each other's back. If I can't get a fight with you, if I can't negotiate, I'm going to keep trying to negotiate more than a day or two. Heck, how long was they negotiating? Was they negotiating for months and months and months? Stop it. Now, you can take up for him if you want to. But I'm saying I just don't like it. I don't like it. So that's it. I'm just sorry. I don't like it. And I'm gonna stand behind mine. Y'all, you can stand behind yours. I don't care. Oh, Martin is from the Dirty D. He can handle it. That's not. You missed my whole point there. Okay, Lala. It went over your head this time. You come back. It went over your head what I was talking about. Shakur is likable as a fighter, but that's it. Yeah. One time, Jamiro said he was gonna shut Andre out from boxing opportunity. That's far worse than what Shakur did. I'm not trying to compare nobody else with Shakur. It's not a comparison. The only thing I'm comparing is people that Shakur could have said something about and didn't say something about. I'm not bringing up Jamal, nobody else, but I mean, there's people that's done worse. I mean, like when like I said, when I first heard Muhammad Ali cuss, I was like, what? Muhammad Ali's cussing at reporters and stuff? Yeah. But Derek said Crawford's worse. Yep. Yep. They fought each other back then also. Yep. Yeah. Get your ass out there and fight. They said, you can call me every name under the sun. If you say you're shutting me out from opportunity, that's far worse. Well, I can't shut you off from opportunities. And that's just somebody running their mouth. They can't really shut you off from opportunities because, and yes, they're their own boss when it comes to, like if I'm my own promoter and stuff, then I can talk that shit. If I'm not my own promoter and that promoter sees the potential in money, I can't keep myself from fighting somebody. You see? That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah, Sir Flim said, okay. He said, I grab another. He said, I thought about it. They weren't that big. Well, it didn't go over my head. You just don't appreciate my opinion. It's cool. I love your opinion. Stop it. Hell yeah, Ali was mad. Derek said Ali was mad. No, Lala D. Yeah, you got to take it, whatever I say, you just take it with a grain of salt. But I knew you was going to be kind of biased. I wasn't tripping about. I ain't tripping about that. I know you understood what I said. And you just got through saying that somebody can call you anything and it's not gonna bother you. But then when I made one little statement, look how you got. See how reactive you got? You got a little bit reactive right there. A little bit reactive. And see? Next time you go to Vegas, if I go to Vegas, I was going to invite you over for home-cooked food. that I wasn't gonna make because I met some people when I was there. I met this girl. She act like she said she can throw it down. I'm like, all right, bet. That's all. That's what I was doing there. Besides trying to make money there, I was networking there. Yeah. Sir Flay said, "Oh God dang it, get your ass down there. I always got something covering up my chat." He said, my bad. That was a text message. Yeah." Sir Flay said, "You like Shakur? He just needs some power. Yeah, he need to get on pay-per-view because he's supposed to be the best fighter that there is." Well, get your ass on pay-per-view. Oh, that's casual talking. Well, how do you get on pay-per-view? Shit. I got to learn how to, like, grow myself in business and everything else. We all got to grow. Because most people, where I live at, I'm going to be honest with you. To live comfortably where I live at, you probably need to, if you're single, okay, if you're single. So if you're single and you live where I live at, and I don't know how much money you guys make. Maybe you make way more than this, but here you need to make at least, if you're just by yourself and like with no, like not, you don't have a whole lot of baggage like bills and stuff. This is with no bills. So to live comfortable here, you probably need to bring in, you need to take home $18,000 a month. So $18,000 a month. I'm just saying. Yep. Yeah, Sir Flynn said I don't like Haney that much. I don't like none of them. That's what. See, don't y'all get me twisted, man. I don't like nobody. I like y'all, with the exception of Lala D. I don't like Lala D very much, but the rest of y'all I like. I can mess with y'all, and I can't say that about everybody. I can mess with y'all, which is good. It's good. It's cool to have people that you can mess with. Oh yeah, I can mess with them. I like that. But certain people I can't mess with. No, there's certain people I can't mess with. Certain people like, nah, I can't mess with you. Yeah, I mean, I can't mess with you. But then again, you gotta think about it. Even though we haven't like shook hands and nothing like that, we've been together like for so many years. There's like, I learned a lot about y'all's personality and stuff like that. We got our brother from overseas that lie to us all the time. He's a good guy. But he just don't show. He don't show and prove, man. He don't give us his recipes that he need. Same thing with Lala D. Lala D is a big braggart. You know, when it comes to her cooking, she makes all this delicious shit. Me and Derek were supposed to have went to go see her, but we didn't let the fall pass. I think we were still on that Ro alert or whatever. Maybe we can get over there in the spring. Hey, Derek, making the point, we got to get over there to Chi-Town up in, let's say, at least the end of April or something. Yeah, we got to barge in on Lala D. Yeah, we're going to barge in on her this time. She ain't going to get away with this shit. And she ain't going to escape us like she escaped us this year. So, yeah. We want all the shit. I mean, I don't necessarily want the meat. I mean, we can do maybe some salmon. If you got a good salmon dish, I'll do that. But we want your special dessert that you was bullshitted us about and act like it was so wonderful. What else we need, Derek? Her salad. We need your salad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The salad, the green salad or whatever it is. We need all the side dish. We need all the sides. Don't worry about it. We're going to pay for the ingredients and we're going to pay for your service. Now what? And we ain't taking no damn buses. Just to let you know that part. We ain't taking no buses. Napoleon Armstrong up in here. What's up, brother? He said salute, got the peace sign up there. Yeah. Sir Flay said, damn, Eagles, where you live? He said, in a high rise, it's hot. Man, brother, I'm telling you, I gave you what it costs to live here if you are single. So a family, nah. You ain't gonna make it. If you got a family of 4, you got a family, you ain't gonna make it. You can make it, but you're gonna be bargain shopping your ass off. So you got to take home about 18 to live here. You got to take home 18. So, damn. And the reason I brought that up is because We're talking 2023. We're not talking 2020. We're not talking 2030. So just imagine, if you would, how much more shit is right there right now. I remember in the 90s, or it might not even have been the 90s, Derek. It might have been like in 2000. I remember you used to get like a bag of chips, the big bag of chips. Was this 90s or 2000? You guys can remember. Okay, maybe Napoleon, no. But they had like, back in the day, they had everything stamped. Everything was effing 99 cents. Everything. Besides gas. Gas was still like over $1. Maybe a couple of bucks. But everything was stamped. All the big packages was all stamped 99. Like, you buy a bag of chips, a big bag, 99 cents. You buy a box of this, 99 cents. You buy, like the Arizona iced tea, 99 cents. Everything was 99 cents. For snacks. All snacks was just like, they just went crazy and just stamped all the snacks 99 cents. So I went to go check on some of the same snacks today. Not today. I mean, not this day, but today. And those same things that was stamped with all the 99s was like $4.69, $4.99. I seen some water in an odd amount, like 59 ounces or some. What kind of bullshit is this? 2.5 liter. Whatever it is. 2.5 liters of water. It was damn near $5. Plastic bottle of water. Some kind of, I don't even know the name. I'll tell y'all the name next time. I'll tell y'all the name Wednesday, because guess what? I had to go buy one just because I have a tester at home. I can test to see how much metal's in it. It was 29, which is low compared to a lot of other bottled waters. I'll tell you guys the name of it, because yes, they got my ass. I bought one. I will say this about that water. That water was delicious. But is it worth, for 2.5 liters, is it worth damn near $5? No. No, it's not. Anyway, Napoleon Armstrong got the peace sign up. Sir Flame, you in the deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up. The J first sins. Yeah, but Sir Flame said, salute to Napoleon. Napoleon said, as Sir Flame salute. Napoleon's at Derek, at Lala. Eagles Web salute. Yeah, he's right back at y'all, sir, with the salute. He said chips. He said chips like $5.99 for the big bag. Now, yeah. But do you guys remember that everything was stamped with 99 cents? But Derek, Sir Flame said, yeah, it ain't 99 no more. He said, where the penny candy at? He said Napoleon, yeah. Y'all sir said salute at Napoleon Armstrong. Yeah, but am I not, y'all put up a one if y'all remember that shit. If it was 90s, right? Y'all put up a one if y'all remember that they stamped everything with 99 cents. Hey, put up a one if y'all remember that shit, because I know I'm not going crazy. I remember everything used to be 99. You used to be able to just throw that shit in your basket. I grab that shit. You act like everybody was a baller back then. Everybody was a baller, Derek. Grab 2 of them shits and throw them in there. Everybody was a baller back then. When they had that 99 stamp on everything, everybody was a baller. Your mom, everybody, yeah, throw that shit up in there. Everybody was like, throw it in. Napoleon Armstrong said, I bought a small Hostess cake out the gas station with some other stuff. Later, I looked at the receipt. He said it was $2.99. He said, what the F? Yeah, the cupcake was $2.99. God dang, they got you, brother. He said, I see stamp 99, and they still try to upcharge. God dang. Okay, so Napoleon, he's the only one to remember. Y'all don't remember that shit? I know and it's not that I'm old or something. I remember that. I remember that they used to have it wasn't that damn long ago that they had everything stamped with that fucking 99. They used to even put stickers on some of that shit. Cause I got a friend that owned a little store. It's not a bodega, but he owned a little store, man. He used to, like, 99 on everything. Throw them 99-cent stickers on everything. They used to throw those 99-cent stickers out there, and you act like you balling and shit. You throw that shit in there. But look here. So he says $2.99 for the Hostess cupcake, but it's steak just not that long ago. He could have got the cupcake. He would have got some chips, and he would have got a drink for that same $2.99. Oh, and a side note, Lala D and Derek, especially Derek, this is especially for you and Sir Flame. They got these 1 cent burgers coming out. Don't y'all mess with that shit. Okay, this is a warning. I'm cautioning y'all to don't act like that they did a reset in time and you're back in the 40s or some shit. I don't even think in the 40s the burgers cost that much. I think they were still more than that. But they got these 1 cent burgers. I don't know exactly which restaurant, but y'all already know. Don't y'all go feeding your family those 1 cent burgers or even those 59 cent burgers. Don't y'all feed them shits to nobody. Yep. Yeah, Napoleon said, I remember the quarter waters and quarter chips. Yeah. Like, yeah. But Derek he chimed in with his one. Lala Dita's being hard. But yeah, Derek better remember that shit. Remember that shit, Derek? Hey, that's when. So when they mess with us, when they threw that 99 cent sticker, and I'm sorry we didn't really get to talk about the 70s, because I did want. We'll still talk about it, man. I still want to talk about the. I want to like highlight Joe Frazier again because I think Joe Frazier was a great. Joe Frazier was greater than what people ever gave him credit for, and I'll explain why. Maybe not. We can't get into it today. We got to get out of here soon. But yeah, Joe Frazier was a great champion. He got tossed in there with he got tossed in there with killers. And he was actually willing to die up in there, but he got tossed in there with some. If we didn't have Ali, Foreman, and I would say, for most part, just Ali and Foreman, I would say that. Just take those two out. Joe would have been like, everybody be hollering about Joe right now. I'm just saying that. If you just took those two out. Yeah. The point you're also said, hey, don't act like we old. Yeah, don't be. Yeah. Well, and plus my understanding is we can't get old anyway. We just deteriorate. There's no such thing as old, brother. We're all the same age. We just have people that's been here a few more minutes than everybody else, but we're all the same age. A 1-year-old is the same as a 99-year-old, especially if you take into the concept of the world being billions of years old. Shit, that means you would never have been here any time. You had to spend no time here. If you spend 24 hours here, it's just like you've been here for 1,000 years. It's nothing. There's no difference. The thing is we deteriorate. They don't feed us properly. They don't make sure that we learn how to feed each other properly. Yeah. Yeah, I just read Lala D's little comment. She said, Lala D said, the one day I finished early to tune in and you stay live for under 2 minutes. No, that's because, when I come in on Mondays, this damn program acts a fool. And it said that it wasn't going to allow chat. So I had to log back off and come back on. That's why I left in under 2 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah. So that's what that was about. But does anybody agree with that statement though about Joe Frazier? I just started more admiring that little left-handed fighter, man. That Joe Frazier, he was a beast. He was a beast, man. You could make the case and make the argument for Foreman, and you could make the case for Ali too. You could still make the same case. I was just listening to MTM talk bad about Ali and about another fighter that he was talking bad about, that how they lost to fighters that like because Ali lost to Spinks and all that. It's like sometimes you're not prepared, man. People think if you never lose that you're great. You're the greatest because you never lost. No. You have to come back. There has to be some kind of controversy in order for you to be determined if you're great or not. If you lose and come back and dominate, then you're great. Because you had to find within yourself, and you had to find those adjustments in order to come back to do what you needed to do to get the greater win. But just because you're all because you're undefeated. Don't always mean that you so great. Oh, I'm great and this and that. Yeah. The poor young officer said, "Yep." He said a 1-year-old shits on himself and needs to be helped along, and has little hair. So does a 99-year-old. Yeah, I wasn't saying it like that, but yeah, when you deteriorate, it doesn't. You don't have to be 99. You know what? No, that you brought that up though, because I'm gonna tell you, man. I see people. I don't know what it is, Derek. And I'm just kind of be honest, man. I see people my age that look. I mean, since we're on, I don't necessarily, I don't believe in age, but I see people that's my age that look like, oh, it's like, wow. You can't believe that they're the same age. And that goes for any age. That goes for 30s. I've seen people in that, man, I seen this guy the other day that was in his 30s, like 30. I was like, damn, dude, he didn't want to tell me his age or whatever, but I was like, he was 30, so I was like, son. I mean, you had like, I'm not saying you had a hard life, but if somebody said you had a hard life, I wouldn't argue with them. I'm not saying your life is hard, but if somebody said, oh yeah, he went through some troubles and shit, I damn sure would not argue with that. The Spinks brothers could really fight. Yes, of course. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, some people just have to, here's the thing. We just talked about that. Even when it comes to Shakur. When you have to belittle somebody else to make yourself look big, if that's not a suck-ass move, I don't know what is. When a man... I told you that happened to one of my boys that he got a scholarship to play for a college, right? And this dude that was playing on his team said, he said to him, instead of congratulating him, he says to him, yeah, he just looks at him like, yeah, you got that scholarship, went, to go to, such and such state. He said, yeah, he said, I should have been able to get, you got a scholarship, I should have got one. Oh, I'm like, wow. I can't, people like that, I got to get out of the room with you, brother. If you like that, I can't be in the room. I can't be in the same room. I don't want to be in the same room with you. I can be in there with you, but I don't want to be in there with you. Believe me, I'm not. Okay, Derek finally says salute to Napoleon Armstrong. Yep. But you're right, they could fight. Napoleon Armstrong said, you doing all right, Derek? Derek said, I can't complain about it. Yeah. But that's funny, though. That fits right in Napoleon Armstrong when you bring that up. Hey, come back and see us on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays sometime, brother. We'd like to see you come up in here, man. Everybody know you. Everybody familiar with you. Yeah, come on up in here and support Eagle, Come in here and do... Because we do... my boxing chat is not like other people's boxing chat. We don't really... I mean, even though they'll tease me and think I'm a fanboy of people, but I don't really I don't care. I just like certain personalities and people, but that shit can change, though. I like what I see, but you can change my idea if you do some, you do some sucker shit. Then my idea will change about you. But yeah, we come in here all the time. We talk. I try to do a little bit of grown folks chat, but they take my show down, man. They be banning my show in other countries, and I think that's because of y'all. So sometimes we get like a little political. Now we don't talk left wing, right wing, but we just talk what's right, and they'll ban my shit. They have banned 2 of my shows from certain countries. They said, "No, we can't. You're not in trouble, but we can't show your show in this country here." And that's all because of Derek and them. They get me going and stuff, and I try to keep it clean. I'm like, man, I can't, certain shit I got to keep. I got to keep certain stuff politically correct in here. But a lot of times they don't let me. This is how cold my mods are. Is there sometimes, like, if we get going on a certain subject, they'll say, go ahead, Eagle, say, we talked a lot. They'll be like, oh, we talked a lot, don't worry about it. We can lose one show. They don't care. Like, they don't mind if we lose a show. Like, if they take us down, they don't mind. Like my guys don't mind. Like, oh yeah, they can take you down today, Eagle. We good. We talked about enough. Yeah. But this whole thing, man, with the whole ducking and the bad mouthing each fighters, yeah, I know you got tough skin and all that, but look, we're not supposed to look out for your money. We don't do that. I don't care because I want to pay as cheap as possible to watch your ass get beat up or for you to beat somebody up. But all I'm saying is just watch yourself, man, because your mouth can cost you money sometimes. And just like I was trying to explain about the rappers and everything else, sometimes your mouth is like, yeah, just tone it down a little bit with your mouth. Wait till you get settled down. Wait till you get past probation. You can't be in a job, you just got the job, you get paid, get money. I got all getting this money. Man, I don't care what they say, this and that. And you get all boisterous and shit like that. You know, tell them, no, F them, man. F him, man. You can't tell me this and that. You know, I work here now. You can't say that shit when you're on probation. Well, you can say it, but you say that shit if you're on probation and your ass, you'll be back at that unemployment office talking about what had happened was. They don't want to hear what had happened was. How come you didn't keep your job? No, your family don't want to hear. Nobody want to hear that shit. It's hard when you gotta keep building back up. I'm building back up now. It's hard when you get knocked down a couple of times, man. You go from having a lot of money and then boom, you get knocked down, and then you get knocked down again. That's hard, man. Shit. You more or less lose like 2 incomes. You lose 2 or 3 incomes and you're already living like comfortable. You're living like good. Like I'm living comfortable. I lose 2 incomes. Come on, man. A lot of people, and if you, especially like if you're a man, there's nobody who gives a shit if you lose out. Nobody cares. You know, if you're a man, nobody give a damn. If you lose out as a man, you just lose. You lose it. You out there now. You got that damn cardboard sign out there. That's you, Mr. Cardboard. You got that cardboard sign, and you outside with that cardboard sign. Because society, everybody's taught not to give a shit about you. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. I see you guys ignored my subject, my boxing subject about Joe Frazier, but I'm gonna make y'all think about it. We'll make y'all think about it. We're gonna get back on it. Okay, just a little piece about Shakur. Hopefully we get Tank and some of these other fighters to get your ass out there and fight, man. Like back in the day, man. Just get out there and fight, man. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Let me get up out of here. I've probably been here like a little bit long. A lot of times, Derek, they ain't gonna say nothing. They try to hold me, Napoleon Armstrong. They try to hold me like extra times, and then they act like they didn't know, they didn't know how much time we had spent up in here talking. You know, they don't care. They have zero respect for the host, man. They's like, well, Eagle, you can stay long as you need. Because sometimes I got to get out here early because especially my work schedule changed again. So, but anyway, we'll get out of here. We'll get back. Hopefully, we'll talk a little bit more about them. And maybe I'll later on I'll put something up. Because we'll talk about it. Because I'm going to talk about just the steps of, we're going to talk about advantages and disadvantages and stuff. And that's why you'll see, even when it came to Mike Tyson, you see how great a lot of these smaller heavyweights were, like the Dempseys and stuff like that. You'll see how important they really were and how tough these little guys actually were, though. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all come back and see Eagle again. Y'all know what it is, no matter what day it is. It's Monday, though, but it's nothing but blessings, brother. And sisters. A lot of D, thanks for coming by. You little troublemaker. You my favorite troublemaker, Lotta D. Because you definitely are a troublemaker, girl. Yeah, sir. Take care of yourself out there. We know you're driving, brother. You probably got where you're going now, though. Tell Mrs. we all say hello. At least tell her I said hi. And tell her I said thank her for letting you come and see Eagles wear, because she like Eagle. She don't like all these other shows and all this bullshit. But she got it. Yeah, it's cool. She like eagle though. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. All right, y'all. So I saw you. All right, brother. We out.